Fantastic. Pele, was there ever a time that you doubted yourself and your ability?
No, I mentioned before, always in my life, I want to be like my father. But after I started to play, my father used to tell me, listen, God give a gift to you to play football. Everyone have a gift. One is a doctor, another musician, another one is a political people. But God give a gift to you to play football. If you be prepared, if you be, focused, if you have a good health, nobody gonna stop you.
Pele was born October 23rd, and he was the first child born out of one of his siblings. His father, Don Dunho, was also a soccer player just like Pele was. Although he played soccer, they were still very poor. His original name was Edison Aarons, and he got nicknamed the name Pele during his childhood days. Pele used to get in a lot of fights because he hated when people called him Pele. He was interested in the fact that he was named after a famous scientist. No matter how much fights he got into, he could not shake the name Pele, so he just kind of stuck with it. Since Pele was poor as a child, he didn't get to join any experienced soccer leagues, so he had to play in the streets with the stock. But even with very little resources, he still became the great soccer player we all know and love.
No matter when or where I hear football, I think of Pele. I mean, everybody thinks of Pele. He is one of the best players ever.
To me, that's incredible. Football was his passion. At 15 years of age, he was contracted by the Santos Brazilian Football Club. He won 3 consecutive FIFA World Cup victories. He's pretty much a god with over 1,000 goals. He's a top respected player in my book. From humble beginnings, Pele, as a kid, he literally got one of his socks and he stuffed it with newspaper and he got rags or whatever he could find and he put it in there and he got his mom to sew it shut. He had a soccer ball. That's how him and his friends played.
When Pele, the king of football, described the game as Juegos Bonito, meaning the beautiful game, men, women, and children around the world nodded in agreement. Finally, a phrase has been uttered to do football justice. This phrase was said by Pele himself and became the nickname of the Association of Football. The original meaning is to play pretty, which is like the style of Brazil. Football in Brazil is more than a game. It is culture. It is life. This is best seen in Alex Bello's Football, the Brazilian way of life. I was crying without knowing why. Crying of emotion, that was obvious. But of pure emotion, that was neither happiness or sadness. That was neither certainty nor doubt, but that was the whole lot. Perhaps maybe I was crying because I lost, for innocent magic of that cold afternoon, of that hot afternoon, of that impossible afternoon. He had quoted. Brazil's impact on the global game of football is clear. Its 5 FIFA World Cups titles stand as a record. Pele is widely considered the greatest football player ever to grace a pitch of soccer. And it was Brazil who ascended the presidency of FIFA in 1974 and transformed the organization from the clubby body into a true global sporting market of superpower.
The boy called me Pele in the street. I don't know if I made some mistake or if it was a joking. I fight with the boy. I didn't like. I said, no, my name is Edson. because I was so proud because Edson is a nice name. They said, no, my name is Edson. Then I went to the school, the same boy in the classroom, they called me Pele to tease me. I fight with him, then whole school, the girls start to call Pele, Pele to tease me. And then I get the nickname Pele, but nobody knows why.
Pele. 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 Go!
Doesn't mean anything. That's my problem, because my father, he told me, he put Edson, because that time was, the time it would come the light. And Thomas Edison was the inventor of the light. I was so proud because I said, oh, Thomas Edison, the light is big name. And then they call me Pele without reason. I fight with everyone, then I get the nickname. I have a very important moment in my career. Of course, the World Cup.
Jairzinho and here's Pele, and Pele gets the second. And not even Yashin can stand up to the Brazilians when they're in this form.
The first World Cup, when I was 17 to 18 years old, in the World Cup in Sweden, Brazil won in 58. This was the moment where I get, the base, where I get confidence in myself. Then I think this, I could mention it, one of the most important moments. You depend a lot of the other players. Then I think it's tremendous suffering, because you tell to the player to do what he wants in the field, he don't do, that's your fault. Then I think on that, I say no, I prefer not be a professional coach, because they don't do what I want, then it's my fault. And also in South America, in Brazil, the first one who is fired if the team loses is the coach. I am a forward, I have always those problems. Sometimes you come from the midfield, you pass 1, 2, 3 players. When you're gonna score the goal, the guy make foul. Then you stay, you and the goalkeeper and the guy who make foul.
Everything on earth is a game. It's a passing thing. We all end up dead. We all end the same, don't we? This is a quote from Pele himself. Pele is gifted in all types of ways, but he is still a human being if you think about it. He laughs, he cries, he does everything a human does. Even the best soccer player in the world thinks doing a bicycle kick is pretty hard. But there is one thing you need to remember that he said himself. Everywhere you go, there is 3 icons that you should know. Jesus Christ, Pele, and Coca-Cola.
Do everything again, and I thank God.
Pele. Baba, back to Pele. Now what's he going to do? He's got the third! Oh, beautiful goal! Here he comes now, this is dangerous. The ball seems tied to his feet. He's fantastic, this man. Incredible. Julinho, he's not offside. Oh, the ball. Oh, why on earth did you stop him? Rivellino, and it's Pele! He's got it! Pele has scored! Brazil!